So welcome back to the channel. I'm next door helping the body shop out today, and Sam's reboring this Chevy block for a customer. I thought I would just show what I'm up to. I'm in the body shop. They've recently painted a Mark 1 Lotus TwinCam and it's not really running too good, so we're just taking the carburetors apart now and having a look inside to see if we can make it run a bit better. So it's me and the Renegade Mickey working together on this one, joint effort.
The 18, isn't it?
The 18. So one of them.
Yeah,
so what we've done so far is taken the top off this first carburetor, and I'm just taking the idles out, which are in here, and then this is the main, the emulsion tube and the air corrector. So what we're looking for is any blocks, just like the one that we've already found here. This one had a big lump of something on it and it's fell off as I walked through.
I think that ain't fell in your shoe.
Hopefully it ain't.
You'll be off for 6 weeks.
I'll have to have 6 weeks off minimum. So what we're going to do is just blow everything out, blow the carburetor out. We're going to put a base setting into it, check the timing, and hopefully try and get it to tick over a bit better. So I thought I was videoing it, and then Sam come in and said, don't put the camera there because all you're going to video is your bum. We've found a couple of blockages. These are the pump jets. That's blocked. 2 of the idles was blocked. So I'm going to go and get the jet drills now to unblock it. But yeah, the engine, this engine is nothing to do with us actually. This engine was bought separately and put in the car, so it had been laid up for a little while. So this is why we're doing a bit of a strip down on it. So these are the idle screws, these are the mains, and these are the pumps. And then I'm going to reset the float levels, which are up here as well. So I'll show you how to do that. Yeah, my engine.
Pull out a stone.
And you got something to paint?
Huh?
Go and paint something.
I've just painted some pickup panels actually.
Oh, well done.
Oh yeah.
Look at the colour of that.
How are more carburetors?
All right.
I've been more worried about the Anglia engine.
So that's the... I'm on that.
Sweet, got that.
So this is coming out the bottom. You can see it's all cloudy and dirty, and we've blown all the carburetor out, and that's what's blown back into the...
That looks like running in
float
oil,
chain.
really, doesn't it? That's it. Not sure if it is, but
Could be running in oil.
yeah, look. On the bottom of that. Yeah,
Yeah. That's why your jets are blocked, Mickey.
yeah. Oh wow.
Oh, wow. Mickey's giving Brad a lesson in timing. How you getting on with that, Brad? Brad said the main problem with this is the ECU needs remapping. So
Needs a decaf.
needs a decaf. So we've gone through the carburetors, blown it all out. We've just changed the ignition timing, balanced the carbs, set all the idles, and yeah, it's good to go. So I will show you what the boys have built. It's Mark 1 Lotus TwinCam, built for one of the body shop's customers. Bolshe Body Shop have built it. I'll put a link, they've got a YouTube channel as well, so I'll put a link to their YouTube channel down below so you can check out some of their videos. And that's it, it's all done, it's all running, good enough. Yes, Mickey. This is the countdown to Brands Hatch, and we're all on around the campfire. Sweep's done a blinder, and the Bolshe Body Shop boys and got the panels ready. We weren't too sure whether we was going to race or not, but it was looking like we might be doing. So this is the countdown to Brands. What are you doing, Voller?
Trying to
Oh, that's interesting. Thanks very much for the info.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What are you doing?
Got to lose
Thank
weight
you.
somewhere, haven't
Thank
we?
you. What are you doing?
Change the camera.
Oh, that's good. So we've got a little bit of a colour change. We had some damage last year, so a load of the panels needed replacing or repairing. So now we've gone for the red lip at the bottom. Instead of a tiny little red lip, we put a pretty much solid one there. We've lost all the graphics at the minute because of the paint. And we've done a red seal.
Green, white, red.
Sam got me a lap timer for
What about this one?
Christmas, so they've been wiring that in.
So
We normally do our lap timing with a calendar, but we're trying to get a bit faster. And that's it. Today I'm skimming some small block Chevy cylinder heads, and while they're being skimmed I've noticed cracks starting to form here. So I thought I would just quickly do a video of how we can trace where the cracks go to. And we do that by using a horseshoe magnet, some contrasting paint and some ink. And then all we need to do is just, where we want to check the crack, just spray the contrasting spray around there. Let it dry. It is quite fast drying. But what we want to know is where the crack starts and stops. So this is the best way to do it. I'm just going to get a magnet. So I've just got a couple of these horseshoe magnets, and what this does is the fields from the magnet just allow the die to find the crack quite well. So this is the ink, black magnetic ink, and then the part of the crack I saw was here, and I think I saw one across here as well, so that's what we're going to look for. And I don't know if the camera's starting to pick that up, but straight away I can actually see it's running along here now, and I can see the crack across there that I spotted on the skimmer goes through the seat. So I mean, really, unfortunately, these Chevy heads of a scrap. It's not really worth trying to repair them. And now you can really see a good black hairline going all the way through the back of the water chamber straight across the combustion chamber. So we're going to have to give our customer the bad news. We've got another one of these heads. This is the first head that I come to, but he's definitely going to need a pair, I would guess. And that's it. The next job that I'm getting done on this video is this MGB cylinder head, which is already in the shop blaster. I've already stripped it down. I've got to do a full recon. The customer wants new valves, new guides, new everything basically, and a lead-free conversion. So the first operation that I'm doing is to bead blast all the old paint off it, all through the ports, because he doesn't want it porting. It's standard port, so we're going to just remove all the carbon and oil out the port, give it a good clean up, and then onto the next process, which would be the lead-free seats. So I'll get that bit done and we'll film all the little bits we need to do. Well, it's all bead blasted. I'm just putting the new guides in. I've pressed the old ones out, and then basically what I've done in the past is, because I do a few MGBs, I've made these little collars and marked them, so basically I can put that on there. I put the new guide in like that, and then just use my Carmec valve press to get the guide home at the right level. Just makes the job nice, quick and easy. So I'll show you on this inlet. Put that in there, put that there, move the machine over and press it down. The MGB is now refaced. I've given it slightly a rougher finish because this is a standard engine, so it's a composite gasket. They don't run dowels or anything, they're just tight on the studs, so I've just left the surface finish a little bit rougher than normal. That way the gasket will stop dancing around. I've bored out 2 of the exhaust sockets ready for the seats. Got 2 more to do. However, I do this in 2 stages. I bore them out to get them around 10th thou to where I want to be, and then take the last 10th thou out on a second cut. The reason I do that is because when you're trying to cut quite a thick bit of cast iron, what we don't want is the machine to move at all, because it will elongate where we want the seat to seat and cause us problems. So I'm switching the Vero drive on quite a high speed, and then basically because I've already set these 2 depths, I'm just going to go down to the same point on my Myra. Let the Centronic now do its thing, self-central into the new guide. I did have to ream and hone the guide as well, so what I use for that is one of these stepped reamers and then one of the valve guide attachment hones, or hone attachments, so they're all to a nice size as well. Now what I've done is I've wound the machine back 1 extra turn, because we're going to bring this cutter out more, and when we bring it out it also takes it down, so if I'd have left it where it was we'd have clashed into the combustion chamber. So it's easy to make a quick adjustment like that now than to try and play around with it once it's on the cylinder head. So what I've got to do now is put my setting pilot in. What that is that's just a fixed pilot to a certain size, which is 9.5mm. And then the setting mic as well. So I'm just gonna get it zeroed, which is there. Nip that up, wind that back to the size that I want to set the cutter to. And then undo it and then see what size we've got. Yeah, bang on. So I can put the micrometer down, change the pilot to the right size pilot for the guide. Just make sure there's no dirt or debris on it, swarf I should say. And then I need to blow the swarf out of there. This is all the chippings from the cast iron where we've bored it out. And that's one of the seats that we're going to install. This is sintered steel, so it's pressed powdered steel. That's what forms that. And then I'm just going to put you guys down a sec, because I just want to get the swarf. Just want to get the swarf out of the cylinder head a little bit. And then with the, where have I put it? Oh, it's there. With the valve guide brush, just give the seat, the guides a quick clean through. And then what I always do is I cut one seat first, or cut one bore out first to fit the seat, and then just make sure that the seat doesn't fall in, that I haven't made a mistake. So that's the seats all cut. So what I'm doing now is checking the valve heights. So I'll just use a depth mic for that. Measure down. Just make sure that they're all within a few thou. If this was a race cylinder head, I'd machine them so they're all absolutely the same. But as long as I've got them all within sort of 5 thou on a standard head, I'm happy with that. That's it. So what I'm going to do now is get rid of any burrs, get it through the cleaner for a final wash, and get it out, build it and paint it. That's the MGB head all built now and painted. This has got all new valve cotters, retaining clips, new double springs, new stem seals, new valve guides, lead free converted, shot blasted, pressure tested, skimmed, all the gaskets, all the gasket faces cleaned up. And then I'll just turn it over and show you the other side. So all the valve heights are done. They're all within 5 thousandths of each other. Combustion chamber's all nice and cleaned up. I've gone through all the threads to make sure they're all good. And that's it, just waiting for the customer to collect it.